G'day mates, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, I want to talk about the meeting that Clix and Ronaldo just had with Epic Games and what it means. Is Clix or Ronaldo going to get an Icon series skin? Is this about Epic reaching out to pros to balance the game? Is it about stream snipers, wages? I just want to talk about what we know about the meeting and what it could maybe result in, because this is pretty huge. We haven't heard of a lot of pros or big figures outside of the big content creators actually getting to meet with Epic Games. I also want to talk about the new tournament that just got announced by the Practice server. They're partnering with FaZe Clan and Nissan to put on a tournament that you could potentially compete in with the pros as well. So I want to cover how you can qualify, what the tournament actually is, because it's looking insane, and just make sure the Prac server gets some love for this. This is a big tournament put on by the community for the community. I also, at the end of today's video, want to talk about how it looks like Zayt might potentially be retiring again. Just quickly before we jump into today's video, I want to say a huge thank you to the sponsor Buff, and this is a sponsor you're going to want to pay attention to, guys. You get to earn Buff coins for free while playing your favorite games, Fortnite, Valorant, PUBG, and then with those coins, you can buy things like Xbox Store credit, PlayStation Store credit, Steam gift cards, Steam games, PC parts. There is so much on the store. Use the link in the description down below to download it for free. All you've got to do is then load up the app, run it on the background of your PC while playing your favorite games, and you'll earn Buff coins. You can even do challenges to get some more Buff coins if you want. There was a few really fun ones that I saw for Fortnite, and it's just that simple. It is completely 100% trustworthy. I ran it on the background of my PC just to test it out, and it was using less than like 0.5% of my CPU and GPU. I guarantee you will not notice it, and just by playing the games you love, you're gonna earn free rewards. What is there not to like? Again, download it with the link in the description completely for free. So we found out yesterday through Clix's stream that Clix and Ronaldo actually have a meeting with Epic Games. I don't know if Clix was supposed to say this, but he did say it in front of tens of thousands of people, so I don't mind talking about it in a video. It didn't seem like he just leaked something he wasn't supposed to talk about. I think it was more just like he doesn't know why he said it on stream, because obviously chat started exploding. Tell him about stream snipers, tell him about wages. Are you getting an Icon series skin? Everyone freaked out. But basically, Ron and Clix had a meeting with Epic Games. It's already happened now by the time of making this video. Clix and Ron haven't really said anything on stream about it since, so we don't know exactly what it's about, but I want to show you the clip of Clix talking about what he wanted to talk about in the meeting to kind of get an idea of maybe why this meeting was happening.
I don't even know why I told you guys that we have a meeting, but I mean, they already fucking said it, so.
I like your content, keep it up.
I mean, I don't even really know what I'm gonna ask or tell them. I'm obviously gonna talk about snipers, etc., but they're probably gonna ask what to do about the game. But that's what I'm not gonna really know what to say. Wagers? No, I mean, it's completely understandable what wagers are. Ass, dude! Like, what just happened to me? How am I dead? Oh my fucking god! This game, bro. What just happened?
So Clix talked about quite a few things. I'm not going to show the whole clip, but again, as always, I'll link the VOD in the description down below, and I'll put the timestamp there if you guys want to go check it out as well. But basically, he talked about how it's definitely not going to be about wages, because Clix actually understands why Epic Games has banned wages. He said specifically he wants to talk about stream sniping, which is pretty ironic because while talking about this on stream, he's getting stream sniped by about 6 people and dies. So fully understandable why that would be a big priority for Clix and Ronaldo specifically. That is a big issue that's been plaguing both of them, and I've talked about it recently, why they might be potentially moving on from Fortnite to play other games when tournaments aren't on. I don't think they're quitting the game entirely. It's just in the off seasons between tournaments, we see it every single season. Clix and Ronaldo try to play Arena, they try to play the game without scrims, and they get stream sniped. So I think that would be a big discussion for them. Clix specifically says though that he doesn't really know how to give much input on the game balancing and how to make the game better, which makes me think potentially that might be part of the meeting, which is really exciting. If Epic Games is specifically reaching out to pros now and having meetings with them or big people in the community to try and get their idea of how the game can be better, that is awesome. We know it's very public now. There is a closed Discord, which a bunch of pros and other community figures, I myself are in that, with Epic Games, where they discuss balance changes and things like that, which is super exciting. That is awesome. But specifically reaching out to pros and different community figures to try to get their insight is really awesome. And I'm happy to hear that. Even if it is just on something like stream sniping, sniping. But who knows? The fact that it's Clicks and Ronaldo could be deeper. We could be finally getting a Clicks Cup, maybe a Ronaldo Cup, maybe a skin bundle. I don't know. This could have been about potentially anything. But one thing it does me, which I really, really like, is the fact that Clicks and Ronaldo are being given another chance, or Epic Games understands their frustration, because obviously they've been pretty outspokenly upset with Epic Games in the past. They've made a lot of jokes. They always say they're going to reform, and Ronaldo is on that same trend again. So I'm guessing the meeting went well. But either way, it's nice to just see that communication. Communication in any form between Epic Games and someone in the community is a good thing. If they're having meetings over anything, it makes me happy that Epic Games is listening, and I still do have high hopes for this season, despite this most recent balance change to the Primal Shotgun not quite exactly being what we wanted. Moving on to the practice servers announcement of the $25,000 tournament they're putting on in collaboration with Nissan and FaZe. This is so ridiculously exciting. The reason I'm talking about this, and no practice server didn't ask me to, and no, I'm not sponsored, it's just a tournament that I'm so excited to watch at the pro level, but I wanted to make sure I got in a video early because it's not for about a week or so more, because there's a chance for you, any player, to qualify and actually play in this. And I love when the community puts on tournaments like this for the community, and that's what the practice server's always done best. So if you don't know exactly what it is, so on April 9th, 10th, and 11th, the tournament's going to take place. Heats 1, 2, and 3 are going to take place on April 9th. The semifinals are going to take place on April 10th, and the grand finals are going to take place on April 11th. How you get access to those heats to actually have a chance to qualify, you have to join the practice server Discord. I'll put a link in the description down below. You have to play in their scrim ladders and get to at least gold rank, which it explains in their Discord. That then gives you the ability to play in the heats, then make it through the grand finals. Pro teams have already been invited, and I mean, there are some big names, right? So we've already got Tragics has been invited, Day's been invited, Calc's been invited, Skittles, we have Clicksbooger, Bizzle, Who Fishy's team, Macwood, just literally every big name has been invited into this tournament, but that's not going to take up all the slots. I think they're giving about 20 to 22 to the pros. The other 10 are going to be picked by the community and going to be through a qualification process like I just described. So make sure you check that out. Make sure you show it some love as well. When these community tournaments get put on, it's so exciting. And the fact that practice server was able to get FaZe Clan and Nissan involved is so exciting. When the tournament gets a bit closer, probably in about a week's time, I'll make a video with actual drop spots talking about where the teams are going and all that. A lot of them have started announcing where they're going right now, but until I have the whole list, I don't really want to make a map or talk too much in depth, especially once we see who actually qualifies and where they'll be dropping as well. Last thing I want to talk about in today's video is Zaid's tweet longer, which was titled Update on My Career, where he goes on to talk about how he had his really quick retirement before. If you guys don't know, I talked about that in a few videos a little while ago. Zaid stepped away from competitive Fortnite, started streaming, started YouTube, found a whole bunch of success in that, and then went back to competitive Fortnite when he realized it just wasn't for him, and he thought that he missed that edge of competing, and he really wanted to, you know, take it to the next step in competitive Fortnite. But now, since playing competitive Fortnite again, he's realized that maybe that's potentially not what he wants to do either, and he's taking a 2-week break where he's going to step back away from everything to really try and figure that out. And I want to make sure I make this clear, and I quote, "One thing that is sure, that I'll never leave the gaming streaming community. I'll focus more on things I want to do and things that I love, not force myself to play a game that I hate or to stream something I don't want to stream." So he's not specifically saying he hates Fortnite or doesn't want to stream it, but it's looking like Zaid really is falling out of love with Fortnite or competitive Fortnite or whatever it is to do with Fortnite. So it's going to be a tough one to see. We saw last time, I know a lot of people are going to meme and say either it's April Fool's, which he specifically said this is not an April Fool's joke, or a lot of people are going to say, oh, he retired last time, he'll be back again, it's just for attention. And I want to make it clear that I genuinely don't think these are grabs for attention from Zaid. He's not that kind of guy who's all over social media constantly trying to get impressions and do stuff like that. So I just think it's a guy who's struggling to figure out what he wants to do in the Fortnite scene right now, or with his career in general. Like, there are a lot of pros, but remember, this is the gap between tournament seasons. Zaid's a bit older, he's been around for a while now, so I do really think he's put good thought into this. But a lot of you guys who are freaking out, man, I don't know what I want to do, my YouTube videos aren't doing well, Fortnite's dying, everyone's freaking out. It's the off season. This happens almost every single off season. Cash Cups start next week, FNCS starts in a few weeks, we got some other fun tournaments like the practice server tournament, like some other stuff coming up. Just chill, breathe, wait for a couple weeks until tournaments come back. If you still feel the same, then make a move on it. But right now, just take the off season to chill, relax a little bit, and see how you feel when tournaments kick off. Because if you're involved in competitive Fortnite, of course, during the off season when there's nothing to do, things feel a little bit worse. I always just grind arena, have a good time, try to play some other games, you know, kind of get refreshed. So when tournaments come back, I'm ready to go because I've been through these off seasons enough time. My whole content revolves around competitive Fortnite. Trust me, I feel the stress too, but it's gonna be okay. Alright guys, that does it for another video. I know today was uploaded a bit earlier. Don't panic, don't worry, this isn't my new upload time. I'll be back to uploading at regular times tomorrow. That was just for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please chuck a like on it. Check out the buff link in the description down below. It's honestly an awesome program that you can run. I've already done another feature for them because I do love this company. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. It would mean the world to me. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.